Bitcoin is the religion.
I value this above my life.
It's a manipulation. It's a bubble.
I've been covering finance for a long time, and I can tell you, I've never seen anything capture people's attention like Bitcoin.
Ooh, crypto. Bitcoin makes the champagne flow.
Everyone from CEOs to waiters started asking me all about it. So I decided to take a deep dive into the world of cryptocurrencies. And let me tell you, it's been one strange trip.
Bitcoin, that's my currency.
The most important invention of humankind.
Because it had to be that way.
Get the f out of here.
Can you buy a hitman?
Anything you can think of.
For those of you that have never hired an escort, what are you waiting for?
You're afraid of being kidnapped. So you live back here?
Yes, this is where you enter Wonderland.
Ah.
A serene paradise. There's even a saloon.
No.
And a nice pagoda with a hot tub in there. You didn't bring your bathing suit, did you?
No, I didn't. Next time. With his bleach blonde hair, board shorts, and tiger paw scarf, Justin, aka Crypto Kid, may not be Central Casting's idea of a millionaire.
See, it has a full functioning toilet and everything.
Is this what you use on a daily basis?
Yes, but you gotta use antifreeze in the winter.
But make no mistake, this quirky college dropout with a penchant for animal print is sitting on a massive fortune built on Bitcoin. What'd I call you?
Some people call me Justin, some people call me Crypto Kid.
That's a crypto kid right here.
I tried to change my name, but the bureaucracy was a nightmare.
That seems crazy.
Yes, I'm obsessed. So right now we're mining cryptocurrency. In 2009, I came across the Bitcoin scientific paper, and it was like, wow.
Blockchain in my bones, crypto in my blood.
That's when I got a job working construction for the sole purpose of investing in Bitcoin.
I seek trends. I got a killer streak, man.
Crypto Kid doesn't want to advertise exactly how much he's made, but let's put it this way. If he'd invested just $100 in Bitcoin in 2011, his return would be in the millions. And he's not alone.
BTC traders, coin curators.
There's a growing class of crypto millionaires who either by luck or foresight invested in Bitcoin early and are now reaping the benefits of its stratospheric success.
This market's 24/7 and I'm right on time. Got an ROI so nasty that it's probably a crime.
Now, before we go any further, we should probably explain what Bitcoin is. And I'm going to give you the version I tell people at cocktail parties, since it can get kind of wonky. Thank you. Bitcoin is a digital or cryptocurrency. The big thing you need to know, it's not tied to any banks or governments. It runs on a technology called blockchain. Every time a Bitcoin is bought or sold, it's recorded on the blockchain for everyone to see. So theoretically, it's incorruptible and self-regulating. It also allows you to move Bitcoin anywhere in the world instantly.
Blockchains on the blockchain. Zimbabwe to Ukraine.
A few other fun facts. 1. Bitcoin was introduced in 2009 by a person called Satoshi Nakamoto. To this day, no one knows who Satoshi is. 2. Each Bitcoin has to be mined before it can hit the open market. It's a technical process you don't need to understand to invest or enjoy this documentary, so don't worry about it. And 3, there are about 1,500 altcoins or other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Litecoin. But Bitcoin was the first, and it's seen the craziest growth. Hence the global mania, which we'll get back to right now.
How much money can you make in a day? Let's play, I got that crypto.
Who's heard of Bitcoin?
Bitcoins are having a moment.
But he's not going to pay us in Bitcoin, is he?
No, he's got cash.
Bitcoins.
Bitcoins.
A lot of people had the FOMO. FOMO.
What I think all the kids are calling FOMO.
Have that fear of missing out. FOMO?
You're getting the lingo.
I know, I'm getting the lingo, right?
Yes, FOMO. Possibly the only thing retired gym teacher Christine DiDomenico has in common with Ashton Kutcher, Mark Cuban, and our own cameraman, Oliver. Just a small cross-section of the millions of people who have jumped on the Bitcoin bandwagon in recent years. each wanting their own piece of the seemingly endless Bitcoin pie.
Now, I had heard a little bit about Bitcoin from an article I read about an 11-year-old boy who made millions of dollars, and I just jumped on it.
And if anyone has had a front row seat to the digital gold rush, it's Adam White. He's in charge of customer experience at Coinbase, the most popular online exchange for Bitcoin buyers and sellers. Coinbase now boasts more than 20 million users. That's nearly double the number of brokerage accounts at Charles Schwab. So what are we seeing here?
So now we're taking a look at one of our internal employee dashboards. So you can see in the upper left-hand corner, you're looking at the trading volume. Through the end of 2017, we saw some days where we traded upwards of $4 billion in one day.
$4 billion with a B.
That's correct, which was anywhere between 10x and 50x the volumes we saw a year ago.
Adam says Coinbase's customers generally fall into 3 categories. 1, FOMO-fueled investment novices like Christine.
Be honest with me, how many times a day do you guys check your Coinbase accounts?
Some days I check it 10 times.
2, institutional investors looking to make quick but significant bucks.
For the active day traders, right?
And 3, you know HODL, right?
Yeah, the HODL community is very strong.
Is that what you've done with your own cryptocurrency?
I'm a hodler.
HODL, the most important acronym in the Bitcoin vernacular. It means hold on for dear life, no matter how tempting the day trade might be.
I'm holding all these Bitcoins till they're nearly unstable.
Yeah, I just want to set the record straight. It is not HODL. That sounds really stupid. It's HODL.
And the poster child for hodling?
One paw to another.
You guessed it.
You buy on the dip and HODL. Okay.
Do you have to use that intonation with a deep, low voice at the end?
Unlike other Bitcoin millionaires who've cashed in their staggering returns for Lambos and yachts,
We call traders traders.
Crypto Kid keeps his paws off his windfall altogether, believing the price of Bitcoin will skyrocket in the years to come and eventually replace traditional currency.
Everybody thinks they're a genius because they put in $100 and it went up to $1,000. You may have just got lucky. If you can hold on to that $1,000 or make it grow for the next 10 years, then you're a genius.
In fact, Justin hodls so hard, he's even found a way to avoid rent.
I sold all of my stuff, moved into the most frugal living environment I could.
A treehouse.
Yeah. There is
There it is.
home, sweet home.
You actually live inside there. On a day like today, snowstorm going on.
Yeah, have some Bitcoin mining rigs to show you. It keeps it heated.
But to get into the treehouse,
You jump
you
up
really
onto
jump to the deck?
This is how you get to the treehouse.
Wow.
I opted for the old-fashioned way.
Ow. Yes, there's lots of hard surfaces to hit your head on, so you have to be very gentle like a sloth.
Do you really do this every day?
Well, the tramp's a lot easier if you get the hang of it.
Okay, so show me around.
Yeah, so here I have my kitchen area, the living room. You can sit down if you care. The library.
Doesn't seem like a real easy way to live. Why do you live like this?
I'm not paying rent, you know? So I can spend that money on Bitcoin and Ethereum and other blockchain assets that I believe eventually will change the world.
World-changing? It's a vision that may sound as lofty as Crypto Kid's treehouse. It's also one that some of the most respected players in finance agree with.
Bitcoin and the underlying technology is here to stay.
This is a global payment system that is the future.
Peter Thiel's firm is placing a big bet on Bitcoin.
So you're even wearing your Bitcoin tie today.
Absolutely.
Tim Draper, billionaire backer of companies like Tesla and Skype, is one of the countless venture capitalists now putting their faith and their money in Bitcoin.
This is really one of the great times in the history of the world.
In the history of the world?
I know in my heart and soul that Bitcoin is going to be the currency we all use.
GDP ain't a thing to me. Crypto naughty, one more currency.
In 5 years, you're going to go into a Starbucks and you're going to try to pay with a credit card, and they will laugh at you and say, "What's this?"
Already, big businesses like Microsoft and Overstock.com have begun accepting Bitcoin as payment. You can buy Bitcoin at your local bodega ATM, even purchase a mansion with it.
It's a matter of time before Bitcoin takes over the real estate market.
The change is happening.
The change is happening. It's just a matter of time.
And like the internet boom before it, the Bitcoin gold rush is also attracting swarms of entrepreneurs.
Coin Nation, we got tokens of every flavor.
At the BTC conference in Miami, Florida, one of the countless Bitcoin conferences held around the world, we found everything from crypto security services to crypto gambling and virtual reality platforms.
How can you not have the cryptocurrency bug right now?
One startup is even applying crypto to the oldest profession in the world.
And I'm feeling a little frisky. I can go on this app and see who's available.
Sarah Stevens is the president of Pink Date, an app that allows you to buy escorts with Bitcoin and other digital coins.
Love escorts.
Excellent, good.
And she's well positioned for the job.
I was an active escort, and I still do a little bit here and there. I have a background in tech. It mixed together really nicely.
Don't worry, we'll hear more from Pink Date later on. For now, let it serve as one small and risque example of the much larger crypto phenomenon. One that some call a fad, and others call a revolution.
You're talking about taking down governments, which is really the backbone of society as we know it.
I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to speak the truth.
Yes, like all coins, cryptocurrency has a flip side.
This is a great enabler for criminals.
It's the Wild West. Train robberies are cool again.
And the stakes of this coin toss couldn't be higher.
I was a scammer, I was. And it's exactly what's happening with Bitcoin.